This is John.
This is Danny.
Welcome to Do You Know?
All right, man. So what's up?
So I saw Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, wow.
It's the best single MCU movie that I've ever seen. So, like, not Avengers.
Okay.
Like, Avengers was like $1 billion movie.
Mm.
What do you think of the MCU movies? Are you down?
I mean, I like Marvel.
You like Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel's cool. That's MCU, right?
Yeah,
Marvel.
MCU.
Yeah, I like Marvel. I didn't see the new Spider-Man, so I probably need to catch up. But I do like Marvel more than DC.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to movies, I think they put the superheroes into like a better light. I think the way that they direct it and the story flow is a little bit easier to follow.
Yeah.
DC is seems like a little darker, a little more like sporadic. You know what I mean? Where you have to where they show you like the middle, the end, the beginning, and you got to kind of like piece it all together.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah.
So how long is the movie?
It's like, I want to say 2.5 hours, but man, it goes by like, they fill it full, man. It's like a stuffed tamale, dude. I mean, that sucker is like full. I'm not going to give any spoilers because it's full of spoilers. There's like full of twists and turns and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that.
So who's the Spider-Man?
It's Tom Holland is the Spider-Man. So he's like this young kid. If you ever watched Billy Elliot, he was like this dancing kid back in the 90s. He plays Spider-Man.
Okay.
And but there's some I can't reveal to our audience because I definitely think you should see Spider-Man. There's some other Spider-Men in this movie.
Oh, okay. So a little spoiler alert. There's some other ones, but so men and women would enjoy it. It's like for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Doesn't matter.
Because the direction is great, the writing is great, the cinematography is great. Like, it's a great movie by itself. Even if you've never seen a Spider-Man, it's a good movie. And it's a great date movie. It's a great movie to bring your kids to. It's the best Marvel movie I've seen. A single Marvel movie. Like I said, the last Avengers movie was probably the best movie, but that had been the pinnacle of like 20 movies all coming together in one. So like that's hard to beat. But if you're looking at a single Marvel movie, this one beats them all.
That's awesome. Well, it sounds like I gotta go see it for sure.
Yeah.
I think the listeners have to go see it. I mean, if you're giving it it sounds like 100% rating.
Yeah, man. I mean, it really, really rocked. It had like, a good villain. It had a good hero, good arc, good story. Like, it just had, it was great. And I saw it in the theater. So if you're gonna wait for video, I can't give it the same.
Like thumbs up because it's
right,
not as big a screen.
Right,
sound.
I don't know if it was like the big booms and pows of this movie screen that got me.
But did you see it in Dolby?
I saw it in a nice theater.
Okay,
I didn't see it in like IMAX, but I saw it in a nice theater.
I was just having a conversation actually with a listener, and she had brought up to me that she didn't like seeing movies in Dolby because it didn't enhance the sound of the dialogue, only of the choppers and the gunshots and the car accidents.
Right.
So she felt that Dolby ruined the experience for her
Interesting.
because it didn't enhance the dialogue. So she prefers movies not in Dolby.
Right.
So now that's a question I ask people who tell me about going to the movie theater. I go, well, did you see it in Dolby?
Right.
Because I have someone who hates Dolby.
I probably saw it in Dolby. I mean, that's what I'm probably saying. I'm probably seeing like this film and it was just over the top, like fantastic action scenes and yeah.
So do you think we could use a Spider-Man like in society today?
Like against COVID, like what's a Spider-Man gonna do against school shooters? Like, he would have to swing from the other side of the city. I mean, I don't think it's so practical because we don't have that much crime. Like, not really.
Right.
I mean, our world is relatively safe compared to the New Yorks or the Gothams or, you know, like the cities that these comic books speak of, where like crime is taking part in spite of the fact that they have all these superheroes. So I don't really think it would make much of a difference, to be honest with you. What do you think? What do you think?
I think we could use a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why would be that people would have to think twice.
Yeah.
Before their actions, because they always could be a Spider-Man reaction.
Right.
Like, I was thinking, like, Omicron. That's the variant right now. Everyone's scared of Omicron. They don't want to catch Omicron. Everyone's worried.
Right.
But imagine if it was Megatron. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, if we took it there. Like,
Right.
It wasn't Omicron. It was literally
Like
Megatron.
Megatron, right.
It would be a different whole world. We'd have to be really worried when we go outside. So I just, vigilantes, I think it could keep
If it
people
was
safe.
the Punisher, then yeah, right.
Right, yeah.
Because he goes after you after you've done a crime. Like, he follows you down and tracks you.
Or just like Inspector Gadget.
Right.
Our listeners are probably too young for that.
Right.
He's like, I'll get you.
Right.
So, this is an interesting thing that NASA's been doing for the last, 10 years or so.
Yeah.
They've been taking different plants and trying to figure out what plant would provide enough oxygen for a human in a sealed room. Trying to think of the name of the plant off the top of my head, but there's a plant, they sell it all over, that gives enough oxygen for a human to be trapped in a room, and it takes enough carbon out of the atmosphere.
Interesting.
I will look for the name of that plant because I don't remember off the top of my head. But
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty interesting that they're trying to figure out one plant that you could have in a room. Again, it couldn't be a huge room. It'd have to be a small room.
Right.
But that it would be able to keep you alive.
Right.
And take enough of the carbon monoxide out.
I guess that's why people have houseplants, because I guess it invigorates a room and gives you, in a building, in a high rise, in your home, it kind of oxygenates the air and makes you feel better.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense instead of buying like all these like air filters and all this different stuff to just buy plants.
Right.
It's called a snake plant.
A snake plant.
That's the name of it. So they tried a lot of different plants to see, and some plants provide oxygen, but they don't take enough carbon out,
Right.
vice versa. So they didn't try it with humans in the room. They just tested the oxygen levels. Like they didn't seal off a human in there.
Right.
But that's the next step, is they want to try some studies to put a human in the room to see how they do.
Right.
Which I wouldn't sign up for that. Be a little claustrophobic in there with your plant.
Right.
It's like, yo, we're gonna do this? Plant's like, yo, there's no sun in here. So I don't know. Yeah, actually, you would think it would need some photosynthesis.
Right.
Another thing that's interesting, there was some orcas that attacked and killed a great white shark. And right after it killed the shark, all of the great white sharks in that area fled. So they had a shark that was tagged, and it instantly went down to 600 meters and swam off to Hawaii.
Wow.
So they can smell the attack in the water, that one of their own got it,
Yeah.
and they just fled.
So I guess they're like, oh, there's like something preying upon us, and we're out of here.
Yeah,
Like
they just all were able to communicate
So
instantly.
orcas are like apex predators. They're like at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, orcas can hunt sharks.
Wow.
I mean, really, any of those mammals. Like, even dolphins can actually beat sharks if they have enough of them.
Right.
It's just when they only have one,
Right.
it's hard to beat a shark. But if you have a whole school or whatever they're called,
Yeah.
it reminds me of, like, hyenas. One hyena is not going to do anything, but a pack of hyenas,
Yeah.
they're very dangerous against a cheetah or anything.
Yeah.
They could put up a fight if there's more than one or two.
Right.
One or two has like zero chance.
Right.
Yeah, probably seals are probably the weakest, I would think, in that chain. Because they're slow.
Huh, that's interesting. So I wonder how the shark knew. It must have smelled. You know how sharks can smell blood?
Yeah.
Like, shark blood must smell a certain way. So it must have smelled shark blood in the water and must have gone, oh, that's like my blood.
Like,
I better like get out of here.
yeah, and it just dove to, I guess, a depth that it doesn't usually go. It doesn't usually live at 600 meters or something. Like, I guess it
Right.
just went as far down as it possibly could and then swam off.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, I mean, and I don't think a lot of listeners know that. You know, do you know?
Right.
So, you know, a little something. Another interesting thing, Venus, they're starting to see a change in the atmosphere that they believe have some origins of biological, like matter.
Yeah.
So of like living organisms. So I have to look it up. There's a name, but there's something that they're seeing that's starting to develop in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So they're thinking it may be creating life, like slowly. Like this is like would be the early stages of life. Let's see if I can just have it right here. Here, you know, they made a. This is actually from. I guess it's just Space by Joshua Hawkins. Makes a lot of, you know, they talk a little bit comparing like Jurassic Park kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's phosphine. So they discovered phosphine in Venus atmosphere. And researchers are claiming that it could be a sign of life on Venus. The colorless and odorless gas is often the result of organic matter breaking down. And that's something that they've seen happen on Earth in the past.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're creating their own hypothesis. So if evolutionary, then it would be slowly creating this habitat that could have life.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we know that our life would be hard to live. Like, we wouldn't be able to live there.
Right. Yeah, because, well, the gases and the pressure and the
temperature and all
yeah.
that stuff. But
a life is possibly evolving that can live there.
Right. It's finding a way. It's like that's why they're comparing it to Jurassic Park. Like where there's, what was the line? He had some line in that movie. It was like, they find a way.
Yeah, like, life finds a way.
Yeah, life finds a way. Yeah, it's exactly that. Life finds a way.
Right.
From Ian Malcolm.
Right.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, so, you know, it's pretty interesting if we're gearing up to see something happen in this, in our planet and the universe. I know it seems like I'm reading more and more news stories that are getting us like ready for aliens or UFOs or something. I keep feeling like the news is dropping in.
Yeah, you know, there's there does seem to be like a push. Like basically what NASA did was they hired 24 theologists on staff. So those are like priests and pastors and people who are in the religious business, right? So NASA hired them, and what their purpose was they wanted to find out what the public's reaction was going to be if our alien life was found. So the question is begged, why would they do something like that unless they're planning on finding artificial life? Like, you know, they're trying to get ahead of the story, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, they hired 24 theologists to find out because they're the closest, because they're the ones listening to confessions and they're the ones talking with people every Sunday. You know, the religious people, the people who are like super skittish, you know, not very scientific.
Right.
You know, and they wanted to find out, like, you know, how they're going to take it.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. So
I guess Israel is loading out the fourth shot now.
Right.
For 65 and older.
Right.
I saw a story about they were comparing athletes, student athletes over the last 100 years or so, I guess, from, I want to say 1895 till now.
Yeah.
This has been the first year that so many student athletes have died from heart attacks out of all those years. And it's being chalked up as just an accident, a coincidence. But the skeptics are saying, oh, it's because of the vaccine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're saying that because it causes, in some people, enlarged heart. So they're saying especially in young men.
That's a skeptic. I don't know, man. I can't get behind that. I mean, all this like vaccine talk. I don't know. I don't know. It makes it hard. I really liked your take on the vaccine though, where we had too much of the vaccine, and they're trying to get rid of it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just had a huge party, you got all this food, and you're like, hey guys, oh man, this is some delicious dip. You really want some?
Anybody want to take a bottle of water home?
Right. So I can get behind that. Like, that makes sense to me, but pushing all of these, like, oh, there's all these problems with the vaccine, like, I just can't see. No, I can't see it. No.
Yeah, it's just a weird coincidence. Again, it was something that I read that it made me go, well, interesting point. I mean, it's just an interesting point that you'd have more students die now than all this other time. But another reason it could be is they were home for a year.
Right.
And they weren't in great shape.
Right.
Because they took a year off, and then they tried to go hard in the paint again.
Right.
And they weren't ready.
Yeah. I mean, they're home, they're depression eating, they're eating like, cream cheese straight out of the tub,
Squeezing the bottle of cheese in their mouth.
Right,
So I was like, maybe it's that. I mean, I try to think of the whole picture instead of going with like exactly what everyone is trying to push on me.
Right. Yeah. So, that's because, Israel going for the fourth shot. I mean, here's the thing though. Omicron isn't deadly. So, like, I don't know why we're so on, like, it's not like it's Delta or it's the, COVID original,
Beta.
Yeah, so,
Alpha.
I mean, it's not like we're dying from this,
But,
I mean, people are just simply getting sick.
No, but there was a doctor in New York, just had something on Yahoo News, where he was comparing the people who are coming into the ER. Yeah. He was saying, like, the vaccinated people who come in, they have, like, a sore throat, mild, and then the unvaccinated people who come in are, like, they need oxygen.
Right. That's true.
But he was implying that they are dying. That it's not like they're not dying. But I remember just a few weeks ago, it was like there was no confirmed deaths, and then there was a few deaths confirmed. And then now there's a story about how the flu is making a comeback. And I was like, what is the flu, smart or something? Like the flu can just like go away for a bit, come back?
I think probably because people are afraid of getting the flu vaccine. I that's my guess, because of all the talk about vaccines and shots and immunizations. People are probably not getting the flu vaccine. I haven't gotten sick. So I got the flu shot for the first time, I think ever, and I haven't gotten sick. And not that anyone else around me has gotten sick. So that'll have to be the test. The test will have to be someone around me gets the flu, and then. But my daughter had brought home some stuff, and I did get a little bit sick from it, and that's when I was like, no, I'm going to definitely get this flu shot. So we'll have to see. But I do feel a little bit better from having gotten the flu shot. But
it's like buying a warranty.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of feeling. It's like, I didn't get the flu shot, but I understand the thinking. It's like, hey, I'm going to have this just in case.
Right.
It's like something goes wrong. I did everything I could do. I protected it.
Yeah.
It's just every once in a while you bring it back because there is a problem with it. And then the warranty says, oh, we don't cover that. And that's why I don't buy warranties.
That's the variant we don't cover, right?
That's why I don't buy warranties. It's that little bit of
right.
wiggle that they have.
Right.
So like if I bring something back, for example, I bought a warranty many years ago. And it was like the display wasn't working anymore. So I go back to the store. I'm like, hey, I bought your $200 warranty. I don't know what happened to the display. It's not working. They go, well, that's physical damage.
Yeah.
I said, I didn't do anything to it. They're like, yeah, but the only time that breaks is it's like physical damage. And I was like, show me the damage. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, no, it's just that wouldn't happen naturally.
Right.
And I'm like, well, it did. And they're like, sorry, we can sell you another computer.
Right.
And we'll put your $200 warranty towards it, kind of thing.
I see. So you've been burned in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old burn.
That's unfortunate. Here you are, you're doing your business with a company and you get burned and now you're like...
Well, they're out of business now.
Right.
Fries, see ya.
Right.
Wouldn't want to be ya. It's funny. It's like almost, I've had a lot of jobs in my life.
Right.
Almost every job that I've had a problem with, like the way they manage, something about them, out of business now.
Yeah.
When I look back. And it just might be like a coincidence or just could be karma. Like you did wrong, like you treated people kind of bad and now you're out of business.
Yeah. It's probably that. It's probably, because you can't treat your employees poorly forever. Like eventually they'll revolt.
Well, and the customer too.
Right. Eventually the customers will find out and side with the employees.
Exactly. They're the hard workers on the front line getting the peanuts while the elephant's in the back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it works,
Yeah.
So, yeah, the whole thing has changed. You look around, even to go out to eat now, it's a fiasco.
Yeah.
With all the rules and checking in and there's no more menus. You have to scan the table and order on your phone and...
I know, I don't like that. I sound old, but I do have a smartphone in my pocket. But it's like, I don't know, there's something about having to look on my phone. I would rather have a large menu to look at.
Right.
I don't know, it's just something about it.
Yeah, it's a very strange way to do business.
Because we went to a Korean joint. And they didn't have menus.
No.
They didn't have any menus.
No, you just had to know.
Right.
And I happen to know what to order from experience.
It was really weird.
It was weird. And they didn't have sides at first. And then they did. Right. It was good food. It was good.
Right.
It's a lot of food. It's
right.
You can't do that every day, but once in a while it's a good...
Right.
Korean barbecue where you cook on your table. This place was interesting because we were in our own pod. We had little walls around us. Yeah. And then there was a vent for the smoke to go out of.
Right.
So that everyone was social distancing. It's the first social distancing restaurant that I've been in.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I would say
it was designed for social distancing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting to see that. Everyone was in their own cube.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you could still hear everything. So it just felt like you were private, but you weren't really because you can hear them.
Well, yeah, you don't, because you want to be in a place that sounds... that's the whole point of going out to a restaurant is, you want to hear the hustle and bustle. You want to hear the pans rattling in the kitchen. And, you want to hear a little bit of noise.
Fire 5 on table 50. Let's go.
Right.
You bums.
Right. So John Madden died.
I know, the icon yesterday.
Right. So, I know he hasn't been connected with Madden in forever, but
Mm-hmm.
are they going to do a memorial Madden next year, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They have to. He has to be on the cover.
He has to be on the cover.
For sure he's going to be on the Madden cover.
Right.
Yeah, you got to. It's his game. They licensed his name for decades.
Right.
So you're gonna have to give him the cover.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I mean, he had a great life.
I mean, he basically changed how broadcasting was done because he explained it so a person like myself who's not familiar with football. So just in case of those of you who are familiar with football, who are listening, found him to be incredibly dull. Like, you get the football and you bring it to the end zone and you make a touchdown and you're like, why would he say something so stupid? Well, it's because people like me who don't know about football, I learned about football by watching him.
Right.
You know? Like, he actually instructed me on the basics of football.
Yeah.
You know?
He kept it simple. He had a lot of catchphrases.
Yeah.
He was a great commentator. I mean, you know, it's been a long time since he's retired from the booth.
Right, but still iconic.
Yeah.
And as a coach.
And
right.
a player.
For the Raiders.
Yeah. Yeah. The nation.
Yeah.
So, you know, a legend. I mean, you know, there's only so many legends you have in sports, really. So, like, to lose one like that, it's huge. You know, it's like a Kobe, a Madden.
Yeah.
You know, Jordan.
Right.
These are like the top, you know.
Right. Now, why was he a legend for the Raiders? Did he win like a bunch of championships or something? Or
he won a championship for the Raiders.
He did?
I'm not. I have to look up how many.
Right.
Either one or two. I mean, he didn't. He's definitely not like a Hall of Fame. Like, you know, I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame, but not. I don't think. I'm not sure if it's as a coach or if it's as a commentator.
Okay.
So that we have to look up. That I have to ask Google. Right.
Right.
Because you don't just know. We don't know things like that.
Right. Because it's like, I don't think he won like 5 championships as a coach. I think he probably won 1, but maybe it's because it was the Raiders that, you know, he was like during the tough times when people were putting casts on their arm and, you know, punching and kicking and...
Okay, so this is his thing. 12 years with the Raiders.
Yeah.
3 AFL and 6 AFC championship games, as well as Super Bowls 2 and 11. He's still considered among the premier cornerbacks of his time, finishing with 54 interceptions, and he was introduced into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1984.
Oh, okay. So he was a cornerback.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that was it. So, and he won victory in 1977. Let's see, for 10 years, okay. Basically, Super Bowl, he won in 1977. I'm not sure who they played. His win-loss record, 103 wins, 32 losses, 7 ties. Playoff record, 9-7. Overall, 76.3 winning percentage as a coach.
Yeah.
And they beat the Vikings in Super Bowl 11.
Oh, okay.
And they lost to the Chiefs in 1969.
Okay.
There we go.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Madden update. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen this year. I mean, it's, you know, is it going to be Tom Brady again?
Well, how's he doing? I mean, what's the...
He won his division.
Okay.
First time Tampa Bay Bucks have won their division in like 10 years.
Yeah.
So he won the division. He locked that up. I think it'd be a really interesting Super Bowl if it was Tampa Bay, New England.
That'd be great.
And there's a chance. Because New England's probably going to make the playoffs too.
Yeah.
So there's a chance they could meet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that would be probably the most televised, the Brady
It'd be
Belichick.
great if the Rams played Tampa Bay.
The Rams are, they won their division also.
Right.
So Rams have a chance.
Because it's in L.A.
And it's in L.A.
Right.
Yeah, so the Rams have a chance. The Cowboys looked really good. They won their division. The other, you know, I guess last week they played Washington and they scored like 60 points or something. Something like that, you know, you typically see in a football game.
Right.
Like an absurd number.
Right.
And a division. I mean, Washington's in the Cowboys division. Anyway, it's a non-sports show. But that's the update for the Sportland. So let's see. We talked about movies.
Yeah.
Talked about the virus. Talked a little bit about space.
Yeah.
Any shout outs? You want to say anything?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it.
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, this is Danny.
This is John.
And we'll see you next time.
All right. Peace.